Hi guys, this is going to be the tutorial that's going to show you how to make this very textured and warm crochet stitch. And to do the stitch, all you need is any size yarn and whatever hook size that yarn recommends. I'm using worsted weight yarn, which is 4 ply for the US, 10 ply for Australia, and a 5mm hook, which is a size H hook for the US. The multiples of the stitch is 7 plus 4. And what that means is that you'll chain in multiples of 7, 7, 7 until you've reached your desired width. And then you'll go ahead and chain 4 more and you're ready to start row 1. Okay, I've done my multiples of 7. I reached my desired width. Now I'm going to crochet or chain 4 more. Then I'm ready to start row 1. Now for row 1, you want to double crochet twice in the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Find that 4th chain and put 2 double crochets into that stitch. Then we're going to be doing a double crochet decrease, and we're going to be starting in the very next chain, so we won't be skipping any chains. So starting in the very next chain, you'll yarn over, go into that chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, only pull through 2 loops. You'll do that 4 more times. Yarn over, go into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through only 2 loops. Again, yarn over, go into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, only pull through 2 loops. You're going to do that 2 more times till you have a total of 5. You should have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. Now we're going to skip 1 stitch, and then the next you're going to put 5 double crochets all worked into that same chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then without skipping a stitch, again we're going to be going right into the next chain, and we're going to start our decrease, our double crochet decrease. Yarn over, go into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, only pull through 2. You'll do this for the next 4 chains as well. So you'll do it a total of 5 times. That's 3, 4, and 5. You should have 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. And then again, after you've done your double crochet decrease and you chain 1, you'll always skip 1. Each 5 double crochets and then 5 double crochet decreases is like a set. You'll have a chain 1 before it and chain 1 after. Well, you'll skip 1. So skip this next chain, start your next set by putting 5 double crochets worked in the next chain. Oh, sorry about that, I had a cough. Okay, I got my 5 double crochets in my 1 chain space. Then you're going to go in right into the next chain and you're going to start your double crochet decreases. You'll be yarning over, going into the chains, and then pulling only through 2. You'll do this 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. 6 loops on your hook, pull through all 6 loops, chain 1, and now you've completed another set. And you're going to continue to do this all the way down your row. Again, after this set, you'll skip 1, and then you'll start by putting your 5 double crochets in that next chain. You'll chain 1, skip 1, and then 5 double crochets. That's 4 and 5. And then again, well, if I get my yarn to cooperate, then again you're going to start your double crochet decreases, going right into the next chain, and you'll Do this 5 times. 3, 4, and 5. Pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. Then you're going to skip 1 stitch, and in the very last chain you'll put 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And that will end row 1. Okay, for row 2, you'll chain 3. You'll always be chaining 3 before you start your next row, so just be used to chaining 3 and turning. Okay, now you have your set. You have your chain. Actually, the end is, okay, this is all double crochet. So you have 3 double crochets that you just did at the end of the row. The chain 3 that's in this first counts as your first stitch. So you're only going to be working with these next 2 double crochets, and you're going to be doing a front post double crochet worked on this and this stitch. So those 2 double crochets there. So you'll yarn over, pick up the first post, and do a actually it's going to be a decrease, a front post double crochet decrease. So you only pull through 2, but you won't finish it by pulling through the last 2. So you'll just go ahead and yarn over, go into the next post as well, pull up a loop, and you'll pull through only 2, leaving 3 loops on your hook. You'll pull through all 3 loops and chain 1. Okay, then we want to find our 5 double crochet decreases that got brought up into 1 stitch here, and you're going to put 5 double crochets worked into that 1 stitch. 3, 4, and 5. And then every 5 double crochets that we have like this will now become, like we did the decrease here, we're now going to be doing it on our 5 double crochets. But you're going to be doing it front post. So you're going to grab up that first post of the 5, pulling up a loop, only pulling through 2. Yarn over, find the next post, pull up a loop, only pull through 2. Yarn over, find the next post. There'll be a total of 5. Do it again. You have 2 left. Yarn over, get that last one here, only pulling through 2 loops at a time. Okay, now we have 5 loops on our hook, sorry, 6 loops on our hook. You'll yarn through, pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. Then you're going to come over, find your next set like we just did right there, the 5 double crochet decreases. Here's your next one here. It pulls them all together into 1 stitch. In this stitch, again, you're going to work your 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, yarn. Oh, it's in a knot. And 5. Okay, now we're going to be working our double crochet decrease on these 5 posts of the 5 double crochets. Pull up the post, only go through 2, yarn over, pull up the post, only go through 2. Continue to do that for all 5. It's my 5th one here. 6 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. Then again, we've come up to our decrease, our 5 double crochet decrease, where we have our single hole here where we will work our next set of 5 double crochets. You're just going to keep repeating this for the row. Okay, I've come up to the end of my row where I have my 2 double crochets that were worked in the same stitch and also the chain. You're going to work a front post decrease on the 2 double crochets, leaving that chain alone for now. You have 3 loops on your hook, pull through all 3 loops, and then you'll just double crochet in the top of the chain 3 to end your row, and that will end row 2. Okay, the repeats of this row will be rows 2 and 3. So row 2, which we just did, and row 3, which we're about to do. Again, you always want to chain 3 at the beginning and turn. Now this very first stitch of the row, you'll put 2 double crochets. So you have 2 double crochets and the chain 3. Now this first set of 5 double crochets, you're going to work them just like you did last row. You're going to be turning that into a double crochet decrease, picking up each post, only pulling through 2 loops, yarn over, going to the next post, pull up a loop, only pull through 2. You're going to do that till you've gathered all 5 of them. Six loops on your hook, pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. And again, you're going to be working the double crochet decreases where you've gotten a single stitch here. You will always be putting 5 double crochets into that stitch. And you will always be chaining 1 only after you've done your double crochet decreases. So every time you do a set of double crochet decreases, you'll do a chain 1, but you won't chain 1 after you do your set of 5 double crochets. So after I've done this set of 5 double crochets, I won't chain. I'll just go into my next set of doing my 5 double crochet decrease. It's a very simple, straightforward stitch. The only changes are the end, where one will be a decrease at the end and one will be a regular double crochet, like we did this row, was just a regular double crochet. 6 loops on your hook, pull through all 6 loops and chain 1. And then you'll start into your next 5 double crochets worked into this space. Okay, when you get to the end of your row, here you did a decrease using only 2. You did double crochet decrease using only 2 double crochets that brought it into 1 stitch. Then you have your chain. So what you want to do is work 2 double crochets in that single stitch where you did your decrease last row, and then you'll put 1 double crochet worked in the chain. And then, as always, you will always chain 3 at the end and turn. Now it's going to be a repeat of row 2. So you're going to be coming in, and on the rows where you did straight up double crochets, you're always going to be doing a decrease on those 2. So you're going to grab up one of the posts, then grab up the next post. So you're always going to be doing the opposite. Then you'll pull through all 3 loops, chain 1. Always chain 1 after you do a decrease. And then you're ready to start your next set of 5 double crochets. And that's it. You're going to be repeating rows 2 and 3 over and over again. And I'm going to mark each row so it's going to be easy enough for you to find, so you can rewind it and rewatch it as many times as you need. So that's it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please don't forget to like and share this video. It helps me out so much. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button, and there's a little bell button next to the subscribe button to always be notified whenever I release a new video. Also, if you're wondering what hook I was using in the video, it is a wooden furls hook. You can find that link down below, and I recommend that you order it with an extended hook. If not, it only comes like half the size. Also, I have a Facebook group called Crochet for the Masses, where you can share your projects that you're working on, ask for help, or even share some free pattern links to crochet patterns that you found. So that's it, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Bye.